gasoline to the point of, and this will prove why other fighters will never take chances.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Andre, no matter what, even if he loses, November 19th, you better get a lot of credit for this fight. Because if he loses and gets totally criticized, then you're backing up all the shit that all these other fighters that don't want to fight anybody, that they never don't want to take a chance, because they'll see this like, see, he got all he did was criticize.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Taking the chance, they're to be great.
Khan's taking a chance, but Khan also, to me, wanted to avoid Kell Brook. That's a little bit weird. You know, to me, that's like a Ricky Hatton, Junior Witter, Calzaghe, Carl Froch, Khan, Kell Brook. It's weird, yo. And the Brits are weird, bro.
Yeah.
They don't make them like they used to, man. In the '90s, they used to just Watson, Ben, and Eubank. Those guys were the best, man. Lewis and Bruno fought each other. Like, that generation of Brits was the best, man. They didn't give a shit. They fought each other no matter what, man. But these new generation of Brits, they're weird, man. They're weird. I don't know.
Why would he avoid Brook? Brook hasn't fought anyone of Porter's caliber since he won the title. He took off, and
that's why he was Brook. I think because he doesn't want to be the big win himself. He doesn't want to be the big win.
Yeah. Jesse Vargas mentioned that they're in negotiations to make that happen. What do you take to Vargas Brook? I mean, Vargas looks spectacular against him.
Vargas is the kind of guy that's still trying to climb and still trying to build up his name and his resume. So that makes sense for him. You know what I'm saying? It definitely makes sense for him.
Is that a winnable fight?
Champ. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a fight for both guys. It's a great fight for both guys. I feel Kell Brook in the fight, but it's a great fight for both guys. It really is. And it's a fun fight. It's a good fight for boxing.
Europe has all the belts, man. Why? They took the IBF, they took the heavyweights, they took the Europe.
Yeah.
Okay. They have all the titles, man. They just came in and took them, and we have nothing now. What do we do? What does America do?
Well, the welterweight division, right now, and as far as that weight class, only Brook has the IBF title, but the rest have belts are in America. Garcia has the BC title, Thurman the BA title, Vargas the BO title, Kell has the IBF title.
What titles are more important, the welterweights or the heavyweights one? Which one would you call more stock?
Yo, man, if you got a heavyweight that's marketable, the heavyweight division is always the most stock. And I mean, if you got a heavyweight that's marketable and brings a whole package to the table. But if he's not, then of course the other belts, you can only win a belt of the size you are. Yeah. We're not all Pacquiao. We're all 10 weight classes. We can't all do that.
Yeah. So, why does marketable? Is Joshua marketable?
He's very marketable. He's very marketable. I think Joshua reminds me of Derek Jeter. He can't say anything wrong. You know what I mean? Like, you put him in a tough question, he comes up with something just right to say. You know what I mean? You know, like Derek Jeter, no matter what you asked him, he always just sugarcoated it so perfectly, and you're like, damn. You can't get that guy. Yo, Joshua reminds me of that. No matter what you ask him, he's always got a smile on his face, and he puts it just the right way where you're just like, what are you gonna say about that? You can't say anything. Yo, Joshua for me has some very good qualities, both in and out of the ring. I'm a fan, I really am.
Can Brazil bring that IBF back to America?
Brazil's a good little fighter. It's funny, he was in the same Olympic class as Joshua, so maybe he'll look at it as unfinished business as a chance to beat the guy who won the gold medal in the weight class at the Olympics. I favor Joshua in the fight, but Brazil has earned its shot.
We woke up this morning and immediate headline. I don't know if you asked this question. Mayweather, Mcgregor. How many consecutive Floyd Mayweather fights have you won in terms of betting? And how much would you bet on McGregor Mayweather? Because I swear to God, I would bet the world.
I made a lot of money on the Pacquiao fight. That was like free money. You can't get Mayweather at those odds ever again. That was like free money, but I don't see that fight happening, man. There's no way you can make a McGregor Mayweather fight. There's no way. What are you gonna do? I don't see that ever happening. I think it's just talk. I really do.
It'll be something great though.
McGregor, I know, is having a lot of issues with the UFC and stuff like that. A lot of their fighters have issues with them. Unfortunately, the way they run their business. But I'm a fan of Conor McGregor and I'm a fan of Mayweather. I just, dude, the boxing ring is a boxing ring. You talk about the best in there, man. It's not. I don't even think it's realistic. I would not even consider fighting Conor McGregor in a cage. You know what I'm saying? Like the dawn, it wouldn't even dawn on me. Like it wouldn't even.
Easy, or because it's just a MMA fighter and a boxer.
Yeah, I wouldn't just, dude. I wouldn't stand the chance. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I don't. A guy who knows how to kick that good and do all that stuff. You know what I mean? It's different. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need that in my life.
How about if they did 6 rounds MMA, 6 rounds boxing.
Yeah, but MMA rounds are 5 minutes. Boxing rounds are 3 minutes. You're still messing it all up. It's still difficult. It's still
Tom
difficult.
threw himself out there too, man, and he said.
I think all these guys just say that. You know what? This is a dumb conversation. All these guys just say that just to get us to talk about it. They're not doing anything. And now what do we do? We're talking about it.
Who should
I'm not
Floyd
going to
fight
talk
for
about
50?
it.
Who should he fight for 50? He's coming back. I believe he's coming back. Who should he
I
fight
think
for 50?
I'd like the Canelo fight. I like the Canelo fight. I think he has a chance to win a title in a 6-weight class. It's a guy he's already beaten, but at the same time, it's a guy that people could see as still improved. Very marketable. It's a fight that can generate a ton of money. So I like the Canelo fight for Floyd. I really do.
You make it sound good for Mayweather, but not for Canelo. It's almost like Mayweather comes and takes everything again.
Well, for Canelo, it's a chance to beat the fighter of the generation, a chance to avenge the one loss he has. Listen, it works for both guys, and both guys are going to make more money for that fight than fighting anybody else. So, I mean, it works for both guys. It works for both guys. There's a lot in it for both guys. You know.
Oh, I just got here late. What's up, man?
What, man? What's going on?
Talk to me on the Mcgregor rumor, man. What you hear so far? What you think of that whole thing?
I think it's just talk, man. Come on, it's not serious. Come on. I was telling these guys, I'm not having that conversation because people just put quotes like that out just so we talk about them.
Yeah.
They don't really want to do that. Like, Amir Khan's not going to MMA. McGregor's not going to boxing. It's not happening. Come on, man.
What about Malignaggi MMA? You and Ronda Rousey?
No. Ronda kicked my ass.
You and Nate Diaz?
No way. I'm not getting my ass kicked by Ronda. No way.
Let me ask you this, Paulie. You fought Amir Khan. You fought Adrian Broner. What do you think about Broner Mayweather? You've seen obviously when Broner called him out.
You know, Broner fights very well in spots. Floyd is a bit more consistent. You know, Broner a good little fighter, absolutely. But I don't know. I don't think he's ready for Mayweather. I think it's more of a money grab.
Danny Garcia.
He's got to give me a rematch before he fights Floyd. First of all, all right, bro?
Would you want
Give
to
me the damn rematch before you fight Floyd, all right?
AB's watching this video. What does Paulie tell him?
AB, come on, man. You know we sold the fight well. You know we got some good ratings, the best ratings of the year. You know you owe me the rematch. You know enough people are breaking your chops and telling you I won the fight. I know because I'm linked on some of those tweets too. I'm linked on some of those tweets with you. That people telling you that I won the fight. Yeah, let's make it happen, man. Come on, let's make it happen.
We mentioned Adrian Broner, and lead up to his last fight, you were very sentimental and emotional when you hugged him. Why?
Because I can see a disaster happening in front of me, and I'm thinking, you know, people are so selfish. They want to be entertained in the moment. They want to see they love it in the moment. But then when it all falls apart, they're the first ones to run the fuck out of there. They run away from the disaster. You know what I mean? Like they don't go in there when the earthquake happens and everything crumbles. They don't run into the building and try to help the survivor or try to help people survive. They run away from it. You know, run away from the disaster. You know what I mean? Like I've seen it with my own career. Where as soon as things go bad, you know, it's like you're looking for the support system, and only the people closest to you are there. Everyone else is gone. So that's what I was trying to basically let AB know. I can see it unfolding in front of me. This is a talented kid, but he's teetering on this very unsteady ground where there's, you know, not a lot of strong support there for him. You know what I mean? Like, make sure you're supporting yourself before depending on other people to support you, because nobody can look out for you better than yourself. And that's why I told him nobody's around when it's all over. Right? But I don't want it to become a whole preaching interview or whatnot. But it's stuff that we already know. But it just it hits home when you're a part of the business.
Okay, I got to this. Danny Garcia, Floyd Mayweather. A lot of probability that it will happen. It looks like Floyd might be coming back. Paulie, you're going to be covering that fight if it happens. What do you think?
Listen, people are going to complain about it. Stylistically, it's a good fight for Floyd. Danny is here for a reason. He's undefeated for a reason. He's got a lot of big names on his record for a reason. He's better than it looks to the naked eye. You know what I mean? There's little nuances that he does in there that can't bother you. He's a timing kind of fighter. He lets go of those bombs on timing. It looks like he's winging them, but he's throwing them on a timing basis. Is he going to be able to deal with Floyd's rhythm and the change of pace and the change of look? Probably not. Probably not, I'll be honest. But it doesn't mean he's not deserving of an opportunity to do so. You know what I mean? Like, Andre Berto's a pretty good fighter, but I think Danny deserves it more than Andre Berto deserves it. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, you know, if we're gonna go with Mayweather, Danny Garcia, there's a lot worse fights we can put it in with. You know what I mean? But like I said, for me personally, if I'm Floyd, I'll look for the Canelo. The guy he already beat, and it's a chance to win the title in the 6-weight class.
How big is that fight this time, probably considering what happened the first time? Has Canelo gotten a lot better since the first time?
I mean, perception-wise, he's gotten a lot better. Has he really gotten a lot better? Who knows? I mean, but the perception is he's gotten a lot better. I mean, he's definitely fought better competition since. I mean, he was still relatively young. He hadn't fought all the big names he's fought now. So just on the basis that he fought big names, automatically makes him better in people's eyes. You know, because he got some good wins and whatnot. He's won the middleweight title. So it's a bigger fight now because even Canelo's name is bigger than it was before, and it was already a pretty big name then. It makes the 9 figures Floyd wants. It makes Canelo more money than any other fight, including the GGG fight. It's a chance for Canelo to avenge his only loss, and it's a chance for Floyd to win the title in a 6-weight class. I mean, for me, puzzle pieces fit really nicely. I don't know.
Does Floyd fight at 155? Does Canelo go back to 54, 52 like last time?
No, you got to make it for the middleweight title. It's got to be 55.
That's the caveat right there.
The 55-pound middleweight title. It's got to be. Because listen, Canelo fighting at 55 is not going to be any middleweights that can make that weight. Bro, if you're fighting at 160, you can't make 155. I fight at 47, I can't make 142. If I can make 142, I'd be still making 40. If a guy can make 155, that means he can fight at 54. So you're not going to see any 60-pounders fighting at 155 because otherwise they would be fighting at 54 to begin with. You understand me? So just for that reason that you're not going to be defending the middleweight title against any real middleweights anyway, I'd go to fight against Floyd. You know what I mean? Let's all do it against Floyd.
Paulie, what about the whole Triple G thing? Because I talk to people, there's always an A side and a B side, and the B side always has to give up concessions. Floyd did it.
Yeah,
other people done it. Does Gennady have to just say, you know what, I got to take this risk?
I get it, but can the guy make weight? Can the guy make the weight?
He said he can make 154 for Floyd, but not Canelo.
That's the problem. Gennady puts his own foot in his mouth. That's his problem, bro. He says he can make 68 for everybody, and then I ask him, Andre Ward, it's the only guy he can't make 68 for. He can't make 54 for anybody, but then he can make 54 for Floyd. So therefore, you can make both weights. You know what I mean? So he puts his own foot in his mouth is the problem, bro. That team shouldn't be doing interviews anymore because they put their foot in their mouth and then they screw themselves out of these fights. I don't know. I don't know. I'm at a loss for it.
Speaking of Triple G, which way, if you was managing Andre Ward, which way would you have gone? 60 or 75?
Well, Andre's hard to get to 60, man. It's hard to get to 60 for Andre. You got to understand, Andre fought in the Olympics at 78. You know what I mean? Like, he's fought the majority of his career at 68. I don't even know if Andre can make 60. You know what I mean? Like, we can't. We're not allowed to cut limbs off for the weigh-in and then stick them back on when we're done. You know what I mean? Like, you can't make a weight. You can't make a weight anymore. You know? So I don't think there was a choice.